Well, as you can see, something's been going on. We've got dirty, skanky water, and we've got rust around the cathodes, the iron or steel rebar. Got kind of mixed results. These are some shock bushings that when I checked on this stuff last night, I decided to throw them in and see what would happen, and mixed results there. Some of them seem to show a little better cleaning than others. Some of the nuts and bolts look pretty good. That was reasonably rusty. There was a lot of gas coming off of these two, I noticed yesterday, whereas these did not have a lot, although it looks like it's been cleaned to some degree. So it's kind of hard to tell. Also, I decided to come in and instead of my little battery charger, take out the big guns and hook that up. The fact is that even though this has so much more capacity than the smaller one, it still only drew 2 amps of current. So I'm thinking that may have something to do with the electrolyte and the amount of active agent, the amount of sodium carbonate that was in it. So we're going to give it another trial. We're going to clean up the rebar, and you can see that there's a lot of crap that collected on the rebar, and I don't think that has as much to do with the amount of rust that was being removed from the parts as it was simply what happens when you take a steel rebar and stick it in an electrolyte and run some current through it. So we're going to clean these up, and I'm going to, and also I happen to find actual washing soda. Not just washing soda, but super washing soda. Found that at Terry's Hardware in Rosemount. The OxyClean was the only stuff that I could find yesterday, but this stuff is 100% unadulterated, the real deal. So going to change the electrolyte, increase the amount of active agent in the electrolyte, increase the current, and also we're going to be using different parts. These are brake calipers, rear brake calipers that I decided to experiment with. Very rusty. Pistons are seized in the bores, and we're going to see how it works on these obviously rusty parts. So in other words, there's nothing going on here today that anybody is going to mistake for scientific method. So more later.